Hi everybody, I'm up here up the hill thinking about next steps, I guess, what we're going to do here. Let me turn this around. This is kind of the edge of the property here. You can kind of see it drops off down this cliff on this side. Pretty big bluff right there. There's a bluff that goes down to kind of where we park our cars there too. And where that log is, with my gloves on it there, is kind of the edge of our property. So, if we follow that line down, you can kind of see like the garden I planted through the trees there, a little bit. Behind that garden, kind of to that side over there, is where the property line is. I think I'm going to put a fence down along the back of it, so I just kind of know where it is. Maybe one of those T-post and welded metal fences. But this area right here is kind of where I'm thinking about putting a little, I don't know, guest house, like a little cabin. Probably first I'll put a deck up here and leave some longer posts up that I can build off of to make the cabin. Walk down this a little bit. Oop. Try not to die. It's overrated. You can see I already walked down that far, and about 12 feet out, that post is, I'm sorry, that log is laying down is maybe, I don't know, 6 feet up now. So I'll have to put some pretty long posts down here too. But I want like a 12 by 12 deck up here, I think, to begin with. That'd be cool just to sit on anyway. Put some lights on those posts up there. And eventually, kind of like this area here, there'll be where the little cottage is up the hill. Let's see. I think I'm going to put some stairs going down the hill, kind of towards the garden there, and then cutting off to the left a little bit. So it'll be a lot easier to get up here. Got that big crooked tree I might have to take down before I'll do all that, but trying to make up my mind. I definitely want a deck up here. This would be a cool place to sit and just look out, you know, that direction. Yeah, put a little bench up here or something, at least for now. Once I get all these vines off the trees, that'll open that up quite a bit. I don't want to get rid of the trees because they're doing a lot of work to keep this hill up where it belongs. So it isn't like falling down on my house and my cars and stuff down there. But there are a few dead trees up here that probably need to come down. Excuse me. Before they do on their own. At least if I cut them down, I can kind of control which direction they fall. Those are all doing pretty good, though. I think once I take the vines off them, they won't be choking out the trees anymore. You can see now the leaves are falling off the trees. Like all the green that's left is basically ivy vines. Well, there's still a little bit on that tree, but yep. So I'm gonna have the stairwell kind of coming down this way, or stairway, walkway, whatever, going down. You can kind of see like a little natural doorway there where kind of a log fell across between those two trees. I'll get rid of that, but it'll kind of cut down between all that. And I'm trying to make up my mind how much I want to do up here, really, because there are some deer that sleep up here during the wintertime. They kind of bed down. You can see a lot easier when there's snow on the ground. You can tell like where they've been laying, like that little hollow part down there, that little dip. That's a spot where they kind of hang out at. And I don't want to just mess up their good time back here, but it would be nice to use this area up here too. And we've been kind of kicking that around since we got the place, I'm gonna stand on this, putting a little cottage up here. So there is a house right there too that like a tree fell on last year, I guess the beginning of this year, and damaged the roof. They put like some more wood up there, but they never like put another roof up. So I don't know what they mean to do that place. That other little house down the hill there. I think those people are moving out because we got a thing in the mail accidentally that said that, you know, the city's going to claim that for taxes. And there is one more house up the hill up there too, at the very tippy top of the bluff, that they've been working on, and it's kind of had that, you know, that wrap on the outside and no siding or anything. So I don't know if anyone lives up there either. So I don't think I'll be bothering people too much putting a little cottage right here. But yeah, it's one of the projects I got coming up in the next few years. I think this year I'm definitely going to just, you know, sink some like concrete pylons down there and put some a deck up here anyway, like a 12 by 12 deck. Just have a place to come up here and hang out and sit and enjoy the shade in the summertime, and the view in the wintertime, in the fall especially. Oh, it's super pretty up here in the fall when you look out like over all those trees over that way and everything. We're not as high up as the bluff kind of across from us there to the west, so we can't quite see across to the arch, I don't think, no matter what we do. But yeah, that'd be a fun little project, making this little walkway. I'm thinking about just a wooden walkway, probably a trail to begin with, and then gradually building this wooden walkway up here with some stairs, so it'll be easier for me and Jody to get up here, the older we get. But yeah, we're over the top of the house right now. It's actually, I kind of like to come up here and just look at the roof sometimes too. It's kind of weird, but make sure there's no like branches on it and stuff that I can't see from the ground level. Turn it back around, but I think that's gonna be our project coming up here in the foreseeable future. Well, you can really see how much it slopes down right there. All right, see y'all later.